to another edition of the Unstoppable Anonymous channel of Wrestling Results here on this channel. So today we have AEW Rampage Fight for the Fallen results for July 29th, 2022. Tonight's episode contains spoilers. In tonight's episode of AEW Rampage Fight for the Fallen was broadcast from the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a Friday night, and you know what that means. Tonight's announced team was Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, the Wizard, Chris Jericho, and Jim Ross. A trios match. Chuck Taylor, Freshly Squeezed, Orange Cassidy, and Trent Beretta versus Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, and Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt was dressed in a business suit for the match. Why were you dressed up in a business suit for a match? On his way to the ring, Orange Cassidy ate a French fry that was ordered to him by a fan. Lethal and Trent began the match for their respective teams. Trent tried for a roll-up right away. Lethal went for a roll-up, but Trent countered for a near fall. Orange Cassidy tagged in and called out Satnam Singh. He's calling in the giant, said Jericho. Instead, Sanjay Dutt tagged in for his team. Sanjay Dutt handed his suit jacket to the referee. Orange Cassidy placed his sunglasses on the referee's face. Orange kicked Sanjay with his trademark King of Sloth style kicks, and Sanjay, having enough of the mind games, tagged out to Satnam Singh. Cassidy tried for a drop kick on Satnam, and Satnam didn't budge. The best friends ran in and chopped at Satnam, but again, Satnam didn't move. Satnam ran off the ropes and hit a flying press on the best friends. Lethal and Cassidy chain wrestled. Cassidy tagged to Chuck Taylor after a leapfrog over Lethal. Taylor sent Lethal over the top with a belly-to-belly suplex. Trent tagged in, and the best friends used their tandem offense to great effect. Lethal fired back with a double lethal injection. Orange Cassidy nailed Jay Lethal with a DDT. Sanjay tagged in and removed his shirt, clearly meaning business at this point. Sanjay was about to use his pencil to attack Orange, but the referee, Rick Knox, saw it, and Sanjay stopped in his tracks. Orange Cassidy grabbed the pencil and snapped it in half. Orange blasted Sanjay with a orange punch and pinned him. After the match, Satnam clobbered Trent. That's all he's got to do is just run these guys over, said Jericho. Satnam held up Orange Cassidy while Jay Lethal came off the ropes with a lethal injection on Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. Jay Lethal grounded and pounded Orange Cassidy until TNT champion Wardlow stormed out to the ring. No fear in the eyes of Wardlow, and he's outnumbered 3-1, said Excalibur. All Ego, Ethan Page versus Leon Ruffin. Ruffin charged at Page, and Page caught him and rammed him into the turnbuckles. Page ran Leon Ruffin with a shoulder tackle. Page ragdolled Ruffin. Stokely Hathaway and Lilia Gray were watching the match on a monitor backstage. Ethan Page hoisted up Ruffin and finished him off with the Ego's edge. A statement victory for All Ego, said Excalibur. Lexi Nair interviewed Cole Carter backstage. QT Marshall at the factory interrupted the interview. QT said he saw potential in Cole and invited him to join the factory. QT told him to sleep on it before he decides. Teacher versus student. Mattseidel versus Lee Moriarty. Moriarty mocked Seidel before the match. Moriarty headbutted Seidel as Seidel tried to shake Lee's hand. Moriarty suplexed Mattseidel and then worked over his arm. Seidel rocked Lee with a jumping knee strike for a near fall. Lee dodged a standing moonsault from Seidel, but Seidel managed to land on his feet. They brawled outside the ring. Lee whipped Seidel into the steel ring barricade and followed up with a running foot to Seidel's face. The fans chanted for Lee, but Lee waved them off. Back in the ring, Seidel clocked Lee with a roundhouse kick. Lee rattled Seidel with a well-placed lariat. Seidel connected with the question mark kick and then the lightning spiral for a near fall on Moriarty. Stokely Hathaway walked out to the ring. What is he? Trying to recruit the entire locker room? Asked Jericho. Matt knocked Lee off the top rope. Stokely tried to interfere, grabbing Matt's leg. The distraction was enough time for Lee to jump up and shove Mattseidel, crushing him on the top turnbuckle. Not a good place to land, said Jim Ross. Moriarty planted Seidel, but Seidel kicked out. Moriarty locked in the Border City stretch in the center of the ring, and Seidel tapped out. Student beats teacher by the help due to Stokely Hathaway. Stokely Hathaway entered the ring and handed Lee his business card. This time, Lee Moriarty accepted it. Tony Schiavone was in the ring to interview new Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio came out to the ring with William Regal. The fans chanted, "You deserve it," at Claudio. Claudio says, "Thanks to all of you because there's been many times that I doubted myself and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but you guys were always there for me. It feels amazing and it's an honor to stand in front of you as the Ring of Honor World Champion. I promise you this is just the beginning, but there's someone else who had a tremendous night last Saturday night at Death Before Dishonor. Please welcome fellow Blackpool Combat Club member and Ring of Honor Pure Champion Wheeler Yuda." The Wizard, Chris Jericho, heard enough. Jericho said, "You expect me to sit at this desk and listen to all of you chant Yuda, 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 and then you were going to chant for Claudio? You know what you deserve, Claudio? My boot." Yuda says, "Chris, just shut up. I know you're going to say that sports entertainers beat pro wrestlers every time, except for Saturday when I beat your boy Daniel Garcia to retain my Ring of Honor Pure Championship. And that match has really built my confidence. I know I can beat Daniel Garcia. And Chris, I am pretty sure I can beat you too." Jericho says, "You think you can beat the great Chris Jericho?" Yuda says, "Yeah, I can beat you." Chris Jericho says, "You can't beat me ever. You want your chance to beat me? How about Chris Jericho against Yuda this Wednesday on Dynamite?" Yuda says, "Nah." Jericho says, "You don't want a match with Chris Jericho?" Yuda says, "I don't need a match. I know I can beat you." Jericho says, I am so sure that I can beat you. I will put my title match versus Jon Moxley at Quake by the Lake. That if you can beat me, you get the title shot. This Wednesday, Jericho versus Yuda. If you win, you get the title shot. Yuda says, "Well, guys, that was easier than I thought. You're on." Pretty much, we all know Chris Jericho's going to win. The Acclaim, the debuted their new music video. They challenged the Gun Club to a dumpster match this Wednesday on Dynamite. It's time for the main event. Chris Jericho's Appreciation Society, Anna Jay versus Ruby Soho. They locked up and Anna Jay slammed Ruby's head into the mat. Ruby was looking for no future, but Anna caught it and dropped an elbow. Ruby chopped away at Anna and then caught Anna right between the eyes with a knee. Anna fired back with a kick to Ruby's injured hand. I gotta say, going after the injured hand is sound strategy, said Tony Schiavone. It's almost having a neon sign with Ruby wearing a cast on it. Of course Anna is going to go after it, replied Jericho. Anna applied an armbar and pulled at the cast, removing it from Ruby's fractured right arm. Ruby attempted a suplex but had to let it go because of her injury. She tried again and was able to plant Anna on her back, buying herself some time. Ruby headbutted Anna repeatedly. Ruby used a knee strike and then a thrust kick. Ruby got a near fall on Anna. After a back heel kick, Ruby was looking for a destination unknown, but Anna countered. What about the heart of Ruby Soho refusing to go down, said Excalibur. Anna Jay locked on the Queen Slayer, but Ruby rolled out. Ruby landed the no future kick, but Anna Jay kicked out. Ruby climbed to the top rope and went to sit out with a senton, but Anna Jay moved out of the way. Anna grabbed the cast and used it on Ruby. Locking in the Queen Slayer, Ruby had no choice but to tap out. Anna Jay used the cast behind the back of the referee Aubrey Edwards, said Excalibur. Catch AEW Dynamite on TBS next Wednesday, live at 8/7 Central from the Schottenstein Center in Columbus, Ohio. And remember, the home of professional wrestling is All Elite Wrestling. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you guys do not miss an upload here on this channel. And guys, I will be back under red and blue lights tonight for SummerSlam results. Later tonight, I might even watch it, so possibly if I can fight and stay up, I might have to take some energy drinks and stay up. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tonight. I'm Unstoppable, and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here, and if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.